Hi everyone, this is Erin with Ariengabriella. How are you doing today? Today I want to talk to you and give you 5 crystals that will help you through this challenging quarantine time. So I think that, these are unique times that we're in, and I think that crystals can be a really great way to just help break through some of the difficult energies that you may be feeling. And that can range. This time that we're in is designed to help us go within ourselves and to start to break up and sift up some of those final pieces of dark energy that have been sitting within us so that they could come to the fore. So really, I absolutely expect you to be having days when you're not happy, to be having days when you're just thinking about the past and ruminating over it. That's all normal and natural because you need to feel those emotions in order to be able to transmute it. So this whole quarantine time is a powerful transmutative time. And I think it's going to be kind of coming to a close, which is great because we had like about a month and a half of this. So I think, it'll be definitely by summer, we'll kind of be done with it. But now that we're coming out of it, it's kind of like the final countdown, kind of like the final time for you to get to use this quieter period to do some serious spiritual work. And these crystals will help you do that. And every single one of these crystals I'm going to show you is going to be available on my pre-sale that I'm going to be doing next month. So you can absolutely get them there. My name is Erin with ariengabriella. I'm starting my spiritual company, ariengabriella.com. So definitely check it out. I'll put the link to my website below. You can get on my mailing list. And again, follow me on social media. I'm very active there. And I'll be starting my pre-sales on Facebook once I kind of figure out how that all works out. All right. So let's just jump in here. So the first stone that I want to give you is red jasper. So these are like beautiful crystals that I'll have for sale on my website. But red jasper is obviously like a beautiful grounding stone. It resonates, of course, with the root chakra. One thing about the red jasper specifically is that it has such a powerful grounding, gentle earth-based energy. This can be really great for people who just don't feel like, it could be anything from fully connected to the earth to maybe not feeling like you have like a strong foundation in any kind of a way. It could be like a strong foundation in your physical sense. Maybe like you kind of just maybe have trouble maybe making money. Maybe you have trouble feeling at home with the people that you're being quarantined with. You may, just be kind of locked in an apartment far away from nature, not really able to get anywhere. You could be on anything that just like a shaky foundation of any sort where you just don't feel safe and secure. The red jasper can really help kind of bring the energy that you need into your body to help assist with that, just creating a sense of safety and a sense of comfort. Of course, with the red color, it resonates with the root chakra, which is about safety and security, and money to a lesser extent. So this stone is really just amazing for that. I really love it. And it also, this can help for victims like of abuse. I've been reading tons of articles about domestic violence being on the rise. I mean, this is kind of a stone because of that very base level safety and comfort. Like if you really feel like your physical security is being threatened, of course the stone won't save you, but it can just help give you a comforting, loving energy. So I love that one. The second one I'm going to show you here is malachite. So malachite is a gorgeous green stone. As you can see here, the green color does resonate with the kind of, it's not really the lower heart, but the heart chakra, which is kind of that, it's almost like, I think I heard like someone, I think it was Veronica from Higher Realm Holistics, kind of referred to it as earth-based love, which I think is like probably the best way to describe it, because you have like your higher heart and like your lower heart. And I just like that, like the earth-based type love, I think is a really good way to talk about like the energy that kind of comes out of this chakra. So this can be really great, I think, kind of building the bridges that we all need to build in this 3D plane to help ensure that we kind of move into a newer, brighter world, and that we can build that newer, brighter world. So this would be like, I'm noticing a lot of hate and animosity, especially on Twitter, mostly just because the politics is popping up like crazy. Everyone is just, you know, the election's coming. Everyone is really turned about whatever side they're on. Each side is convinced they're totally right. I'll do a separate video on that one, the video on polarization and the dangers of it. But, you know, any kind of green stone can help kind of build that bridge, help develop that earth-based type love in the third dimensional world, and just help bring in a better form of healing for deep, deep trauma. Malachite is also a really good stone for protection, you know. It can be great to protect you from violence as well, which I feel like is a really interesting theme that's running through these crystals. And it can be good for travel, although oftentimes people may not be traveling during this time. It can just be really great for that. It's really beautiful. Is there anything else that I forgot? I feel like there's something I'm forgetting to tell you. So let me just take a second to kind of look it up here. So another thing that malachite does is it brings about, again, like new energies. So I was just talking about manifesting that new earth. So malachite has like a transmutative property in the heart that it helps churn up a lot of that dark energy for transmutation, which is what this quarantine period is really all about. Okay, so malachite, I think it's really, really great. Helps you go deeper into yourself. The next stone up is one of my favorite stones, personally speaking, and that is citrine. So you have beautiful citrine here. Let me see if I can get closer so you can kind of see it. So what I love about this citrine that I'm going to have on my website is that it has this beautiful dark amber color. I think a lot of times with citrine that I have a tendency to like, why isn't it focused? I have a tendency to find in like regular crystal shops. It has a tendency to just only have the lighter parts of it, and it doesn't have that like really, really dark orange, like almost amber color. So I just really love these, and these little stones that I have are amazing. So citrine is really good for, it resonates with your solar plexus chakra. Is that? Yes, the one right above your belly button, about personal power and confidence. This is really great for starting like any kind of new project. This is really great for building up your confidence in yourself. You know, I think that people are having a tough time. Some people know exactly what's up and they're very excited for the future. And if you are, the citrine is going to help like embolden that happiness and that joy, because it's just such a fun, happy stone that brings in sunshine and light and friendship. And it'll still work that way for you too if you are one of those that are convinced that the world is falling apart and the world is coming to an end. It'll still bring in that happiness and that joy, but more than anything, kind of another point that it'll do is it'll help convince you that there is still good in the world. You know, it'll just help make it easier for you to see the good that's happening in this reality in the midst of all this. So citrine, really, really great. The next stone up is lapis lazuli. So lapis lazuli, another really great stone. I have these two beautiful, beautiful, I was just gorgeous. Like lapis lazuli is so beautiful. It is, of course, a stone that's of royalty, or like royals used to wear, especially in Egyptian times. So it's very popular for that. It does resonate with the third eye and the throat chakra as well. So that's kind of the higher mind, helping you connect more into the other realms, also resonating with the throat chakra, which is kind of that divine truth. Lapis lazuli can really help bring that out of you, as any kind of blue crystal can. But more than anything, this stone is great for those of you who are in your soul searching kind of phase. Those of you who are really taking a step further into your spirituality and are really just trying to discover who you are, what you're about, to get a greater sense of self and connect through yourself to the ethereal. Like lapis lazuli is a beautiful stone for that kind of higher realm work. I just think it's absolutely magnificent, and it has, as all these other stones do, strong transmutative effects as well. So I just think it's absolutely gorgeous, and it has a purifying effect as well, for your mental body and your spiritual body, especially. So those are my big 4 that I wanted to point out to you. And I do have one more. This is going to be in limited supply on my website because I only have like 4 of these, I think. But this is my beautiful amethyst crystal that I will have also on my website. I have just a very limited supply. But amethyst, of course, that beautiful purple being the color of transmutation. This is also really great with the higher realm, the higher kind of like dimensional work for those of you who, are ready to take that next step or continue to work in a space. It'll help you kind of connect more to your angels, your guides, your higher self. It'll assist you, especially in meditation. If you're getting into deeper forms of meditation, to be able to assist in stronger downloads. It's just an amazing crystal. And the fun thing about these crystal points, it resonates with the crown chakra as well as the third eye chakra. One thing about these crystal points that I notice is that you can put it up to like your third eye, and I can just feel the energy coming off the point in the crystal, like resonating like with my third eye area, and it feels so good. So you can even do it like kind of put the crystal kind of up to your forehead and just kind of like spin out. If you feel like there's something maybe clogging it up, you can just kind of like flick out a little bit of like a little like spiritual kind of booger kind of thing. So it's really great for that. It's just, this is great stone. I have very limited supply of these, but I do have much more of the others. So, if you see any that tickle your fancy, or you feel like any is like resonating with you, I will be starting pre-sales for each of these crystals and several others. These won't be the only ones. I have some beautiful like geodes, as well for sale on my website. So you can definitely check all of them out. And hopefully, this was helpful for you. So it seems like generally the theme that's coming through with these crystals is safety and protection at a basic survival level, which is that root chakra, as well as at the heart base level, which makes sense. Because there's definitely a lot going on. There's some people who are really challenged at the most basic survival level, like struggling for food and, that energy, even if it's not impacting you in your day-to-day life, like you may not be the one struggling for food. If you know someone who's struggling, if you're just very sensitive, like all that energy is out in the ether and you're going to feel it. The heart base protection as well, always important to protect our hearts. And then keeping your confidence high, keeping that vision for the bright future high with the citrine, super important. And then from there, connecting into yourself and to those higher realms with the lapis lazuli and the amethyst. So that's really it. That's what I have for you guys. Hopefully that was helpful. My name is Erin with ariengabriella. Peace and love to you all. Definitely check out my website, ariengabriella. I'll be launching for pre-sales next month. I'm going to try to launch through Facebook. But either way, I'm going to have the site up and selling, so you'll have it. And I'll post more information on that next month when that's all up and ready. Follow me on social media for more updates and to get more information on the crystals that I'll have for sale. Thanks so much.